Tesla just launched a brand new Model Y with one big feature that customers have been asking for years and are going to absolutely love. You've got to know the details on this. Also, speaking of Tesla customers loving things, Tesla's actually making 5 pretty big sweeping changes across their lineup that show that they've admitted that they were wrong and they're finally listening to what customers actually want. So let me tell you about this big Model Y upgrade that yes, we are going to get. This one wasn't canceled. It's going to be cool. Let me also tell you about the new features and changes Tesla's making across the lineup and why your voice for Tesla is more important now than ever before, because Tesla's finally listening and admitting they were wrong. This is a very good thing, and hopefully some big changes, more changes, are coming soon. And a big thanks to the Terry iOS app and Apple Watch app for sponsoring this video. Okay, so for better or worse, Tesla these days is very set on what they think is best. We're gonna remove ultrasonic sensors in favor of just going with a vision-based camera system. We all know how that turned out. We're going to do no buttons or knobs and just do one giant touchscreen in our cars. We're not gonna make a truck that looks like this, but a truck that looks like this. Look, as much as people like to bash Tesla, I will say that usually they get it right. As controversial as those changes and design quirks may be at the time, ultimately, a couple of years later with hindsight, we realized they were right and doing the right thing. And no doubt Tesla has done so many incredible things. Model Y is the best-selling car in the world for a reason. But at the same time, Tesla is not immune from making mistakes, and they have made plenty of weird, odd, and just plain wrong choices that have made Teslas worse, and owners have been crying out for years and years, pleading to Elon and Tesla's team to fix it, and it seems like Tesla is finally listening, making some really important changes that are really, really good and about to make many of you Tesla owners and potential owners very happy in the very near future. Now, I've got lots of examples I will share and delve into in this video, but let me start with one that's not controversial. We can all agree on this. Tesla finally admitted it was a mistake, and that's a very good thing, and that is a powered frunk. The front trunk of an EV sort of feels like a cheat code in the best possible way. It's extra storage, adds extra functionality to your car, and can be really helpful, and Teslas have been known for pretty spacious frunks. It's been really nice to have these features, but for years and years, the big problem, at least stock from Tesla, was that these frunks were not powered. They would pop up automatically if you press the right button, but to put them down, not only was it a manual process, but you had to sort of do it in a special way to get that latch to connect and also not to permanently damage your car. Tesla had all these warnings about how if you closed your frunk with the wrong hand position, you could dent your hood or something to that effect. But now Tesla is finally admitting that we weren't right about that with the powered frunk on Cybertruck. And I was surprised when I went to the Giga Texas factory for the Cybertruck unveil that they let us walk the production line and they made a really big deal out of the powered frunk. This was the first Tesla with a powered frunk, and for a good reason. It's really nice that it's there, even though the frunk space on Cybertruck isn't super big, but that's besides the point. Having a powered frunk is very, very nice, and hopefully this is a change we see Tesla expand across the entire lineup. I know that there is added cost to this. I know that this could be something you could do, by yourself, sort of DIY third party, but I think having a standardized front trunk be powered would be very nice. Rivian has it across their lineup. People really love it there. Other EV automakers do it as well. I think a powered frunk is really nice and should be a standard feature on all Teslas in 2024. Paint color options is another area that Tesla is starting to change, and for very good reason. One of the big criticisms for a while was that Tesla's paint, not only was it kind of a little persnickety there for a while, it was very known for having a reputation of being overly fragile. And while it's gotten better, I think many owners would like some more options. I think Rivian does a great example of this, even though it's not an apples to apples comparison. They do offer lots of different finishes and different paint color options and interior options. It's nice to have some variety. And this is an area that Tesla has certainly been lacking in, though they're quickly making up for that and trying to course correct by adding lots of different paint options, both those you can buy stock with the car and making it super easy to change your color and finish after the fact as well. even if it's a little expensive. One very cool option that Tesla is slowly starting to expand, and I don't know if all owners know this exists, is their own in-house wrapping solutions where you can take your Model 3 or Model Y or even Cybertruck to your local Tesla service center, have it professionally wrapped in a bunch of really beautiful colors, and also add some added protection to your Tesla. If we take just a quick look at what the Model 3 and Model Y options are, there's a lot here of their colored PPF to choose from. There's Glacier Blue, Forest Green, Satin Rose Gold, Satin Abyss Blue, Satin Ceramic White, Satin Stealth Black, Slip Gray, Crimson Red. Some might not even know, again, this service exists, but it does, and Tesla is slowly starting to expand it to more and more of their service centers across the United States, and I'm sure more internationally soon. We're also finally starting to see Tesla add some actual new paint color options to their lineup. For example, we've got Ultra Red and Stealth Gray that have expanded beyond just Model S and Model X, as more evidence suggests that Tesla is looking to sort of expand some new color options to Model Y specifically. That would be Quicksilver and potentially, Midnight Cherry. Midnight Cherry is available, I believe, in the European market, but Quicksilver has expanded to Australia. It's in Singapore, I believe. It's now at Giga Shanghai and other markets, and hopefully coming soon in the United States. In fact, we've seen multiple spottings, drone footage, drive-by footage of Quicksilver Model Ys at Tesla's Fremont and their Texas facilities, which at least this footage here would have you to believe that they're starting to make these in mass quantity for an imminent announcement soon that this is now on sale as an official new Tesla color. Now, as excited as I am for all the big changes Tesla is planning to make, there is still one thing that they're probably never going to fix, and that is their mobile app. It's fine for controlling your car, but it's limited in a lot of ways. There's no companion watch app and really doesn't take full advantage of your Tesla. If you're looking just for a better Tesla app alternative that is fully packed with so many amazing features, that's got an amazing companion watch app and also even lets you create a custom light show from your phone right within the app, look no further than Terry, the sponsor of this video, and a just way better app you should use to control your Tesla. First, I love how easy it is to control your car just from one page. There's a super simple layout, gives you easy and quick access to all your controls. The second thing I really love about Terry is the full-fledged Apple Watch companion app. Not only do you have full control over your Tesla and all the different controls right on your wrist, but what I also love about the Terry companion Apple Watch app is that you can set it as a Bluetooth key for your Tesla, so when you leave for the day, you don't need your phone, you don't need your key fob, you don't need your key card. Reason number 3 that I love Terry are all of the built-in smarts. You've got full-fledged support here for Siri shortcuts, so you can make a bunch of different automations and voice commands, and even harness the power of your voice to control different parts of your Tesla, and also do things you couldn't do with the stock Tesla app. For example, I can tell Siri to open up my front driver's side door on my Model 3, and the door will actually pop out, so I can go over, open it up, and I'll be good to go. And finally, I love all the other amazing features built into Terry as well. Yes, of course, you could dive into the data and look at some additional details and reports, but also if you like the Tesla Light Show feature, there is a full-fledged light show maker builder right within the Terry app. You can listen to the song you want to program, you can tap around and visually see what those lights are going to do, then you can export it, pop it in your Tesla, and you've got a full-fledged light show you just created within 2-3 minutes right on your phone. Terry makes it so simple, so easy, and fun too. I love that you can visually see what's going on within the app. It's amazing. I love it. I know you guys are going to love it as well. So if you want to learn more about Terry today, take full advantage of your Tesla and get a way better app for controlling all that Tesla stuff, even on your wrist as well with the Apple Watch app. Hit the link down below to learn more. Check out Terry, totally free to start using today. And also, if you want to sort of dive into Terry, unlock all the premium features and really take full advantage of it, you can use my special coupon code Robert to get all those features unlocked for just $20 for the entire year. So if you want to learn more, check out what Terry has to offer, unlock all those premium features, which you should. Hit the link right down below to learn more and check out Terry for yourself today. Another feature Tesla is slowly starting to admit that yes, their cars do need, and yes, it is helpful, is a proper front bumper camera. It's currently on Cybertruck, and there were those weird rumors for a while that it was on the new Model 3, it wasn't. As of right now, it's not there. The rumor has it that the Model S and Model X will both be getting a front bumper camera soon. And I'll talk more about Tesla's vision system in a moment, but I think that having that front bumper camera Whether or not it's useful for the car's intelligence and full self-driving and all that, that's just an added benefit. But just as the driver, as the person who is physically there driving the car, for me, having that extra vantage point of a front bumper camera would be very nice. So just like powered frunk, as it comes to Tesla's higher-end vehicles, I would love to see this come standard to the entire Tesla lineup. Okay, this next one is very controversial, and Tesla really does not want to admit it's wrong here, but we're starting to see some kinks in the armor. Is that the right turn of phrase? Whatever the phrase might be, Tesla's finally starting to falter and admit that they might not have been right all along, specifically with full self-driving. Now, to Tesla's credit, full self-driving beta, full self-driving supervised, as it's now called, is an amazing feature. It's really incredible to see what Tesla's autonomy team can do. World-class, no doubt about it. But the full self-driving feature set has had a very bumpy history. For many owners who purchased the package years ago, they never even got to take advantage of the full system because those features were not in time because they had bought, driven, and sold the cars before those features went live. The other big problem Tesla owners have had is that the package is really expensive. It's like $12,000 these days. It was, I think it was like $15,000 at one point, not that long ago. And the big problem is that it lives with the car, not with you or your account. So not only if you happen to wreck the car and get a new Tesla, you have to pay that $12,000 all over again, even though it's just a software thing, but also when you went to go resell that car, oftentimes full self-driving did not translate to a very good, worthwhile extra premium for that car. So you're spending $12,000, but maybe your car was only worth $1,000 or $2,000 more because of full self-driving in some cases. It just got a little hairy and just wasn't a great look for Tesla or owners. In response to a lot of this drama, Tesla is making a couple of very important changes that I think are really going to help Tesla and full self-driving in the long run. One is that not that long ago, they reintroduced Enhanced Autopilot, which is a package below full self-driving that gives you a lot of the features of full self-driving without the extra cost, which is still expensive, but it's nice to have that option. Also, having the subscription offering is really nice because I'm sure myself and many others are happy to subscribe when we want to use those features and test things out and pay, even if it's a little pricey, $200 a month is certainly better than $12,000, and then just unsubscribe when we don't need it. That is very nice. And also this free trial that's going out across North America right now. I think Tesla understands that people think it's way too expensive. Many are just unsure about the technology. And also, quite frankly, many Tesla owners just don't exactly know what that full self-driving package even gets you. So I think doing that free trial has been a really good move on Tesla's part, has really encouraged discussion about this, has helped to train the system even more, and given owners a freebie that, again, technically costs Tesla nothing. It's a software feature. All the hardware's already in the car. The other areas that Tesla can certainly work on, their vision-based system has gotten a lot of heat over the last couple of years. Seems like they're finally putting in some effort to making this better with high-fidelity park assist and stuff like that. Also, basic autopilot is in desperate need of an upgrade. I think that adding more features to that package could be good. That's something I'd like to see Tesla do. And then finally, Model Y is a very big deal for Tesla. It's their most popular model. It's the world's best-selling car. It's smashing records. And Tesla is finally admitting they were wrong, that consumers need a little excitement here with Model Y, and they're making a couple of strategic changes to make the Model Y better. First change Tesla is making is by adding some new color options. They've done this internationally. Looks like they're finally going to do this in North America, especially after those weaker than expected Q1 delivery numbers. I think Tesla realizes that sometimes a fresh coat of paint is just what the doctor ordered to get people a little bit more excited about their current offering, especially like I've said before, when you compare the Model Y to the new Model 3, Model Y looks old, dated, and in desperate need of a refresh. Not saying it's a bad car, just saying that those creature comforts are very much appreciated on Model 3, and to get Model Y a little bit more excited in the mind of the consumer, new paint offerings will be kind of a simple but nice way to do that, I think, for most folks. Second thing Tesla is doing is by refreshing the Model Y over in China. We've actually got a new good look at this of what the interior of this vehicle looks like. It ditches the old and tired wood for a soft touch sort of gray material. We've got a strip of RGB ambient lighting inside, some new aero covers on the outside. This is a stopgap refresh that, in my opinion, Tesla needs to put out internationally. Just a little something to whet our appetite to get the Model Y a little bit more new and different before the major refresh comes. That would be very big. They've done it in China. Obviously, they understand that in that market it's necessary, even though I'd argue it's necessary in most markets. But anyways, having that minor refresh is nice as we wait for the big one. Obviously, number 3 is they are planning a big Model Y refresh. That's going to be the Juniper refresh. It's going to bring that new design, going to bring heated seats, ventilated seats, the new interior acoustics, 360-degree surround glass, a new audio system, maybe some new paint color options, some new wheels, new suspension, just a really huge upgrade to the Model Y. This next big Model Y change is a bit of breaking news. So shout out to a viewer who actually emailed me this morning. This tip was super helpful. And then I actually subsequently saw Tesla starting to advertise this. And that is an all new Model Y available around the world, or at least in some countries around the world, that is a rear-wheel drive long-range Model Y. This is not a Model Y we've seen before. Packing more range than we've ever seen in a Model Y, about 600 kilometers, or if you do the conversions for different metrics, about 373 or 370-ish miles of estimated range on the Model Y based on, EPA US filings and stuff like that. Tesla is now actively advertising this Model Y as like the maximum range Model Y, that you can do your commuting, you can go to work, go to the gym, do whatever you want to do, and not really even have to worry about charging. And to give a little context, the best range we've got right now on the Model Y, at least according to what we've got here in the US, is 310 miles. Doing some live fact checking here on the Tesla website. 310 miles, so if we do those conversions again, you're getting roughly 60 miles more on this new Model Y sort of super long range that is really awesome to see. I know that the complaint from so many, or the concern, is that people want as much range as possible, and before that really wasn't the case on Model Y. There just wasn't more range you could get, but now you can. If you live in these select parts of the world where this new model is going on sale, you basically can get this super long range Model Y with additional range of basically like 370-ish miles on your Model Y. Really, really cool to see. And finally, there's going to be an all-new Model Y in the lineup that might actually be launching when the Model Y Juniper refresh launches, and that is a Model Y Performance, could be Model Y Ludicrous, that if it's anything like the Model 3 Ludicrous Performance Sport model, is going to be amazing. Basically like a mini Model X Plaid minus the Falcon wing doors, which I'd argue most people don't need. Tesla is very well known for basically carbon copying the Model 3 when it comes to the Model Y, and if that's the case with the Model 3 Performance, this new Model 3 Ludicrous launching soon, Model Y Performance is going to be a beast. We're going to see a new and improved suspension system. We're going to have a new and improved carbon fiber spoiler, some new sport seats, carbon fiber on the interior dashboard of the vehicle. We're going to get these beautiful new sport seats with sort of a ludicrous badge embedded into the seat that look really, really cool. Some sportier bolstering there as well. A ludicrous badge on the back, and then a plaid motor underneath this car, making this magic happen and giving us some really impressive 0 to 60 times and just overall performance. Rumor has it that the Model 3 Ludicrous should have a sub 3 second 0 to 60 time. I've heard 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, maybe 2.9, whatever it is, we don't know, but a pretty good 0 to 60 time. And that should be similar on the Model Y Performance. Obviously that car's a little bit bigger, but if we get near a 3 second 0 to 60 time on this larger, basically family hauler, it's going to be insane to see and going to be a really great addition to the lineup. And it seems like Tesla has sort of learned from their mistake, hopefully with the Model 3 launch, and instead of parceling out the Model Y here, then there, and only doing 2 versions and then adding the performance later, hopefully they just drop the entire lineup everywhere all at once, so we have all options to choose from. Standard range, long range, and performance, and the Model 3 Performance. And the Model Y Performance looks to be an absolute beast, and this lineup is going to be a huge deal when it launches near the end of this year or early next year. Also, just want to give a big thanks to Masterworks for sponsoring and supporting this channel. They have got over 400 artworks in their collection from names you've heard of: Picasso, Warhol, and Banksy. And as the economy right now is up and down and up and down, you're probably looking for a different investment strategy. And one of the best places to actually put your money is in fine art. Billionaires know it, banks know it, and now you can get a piece of the action as well. Masterworks makes it so simple, so easy. Over 900,000 users have signed up, and if you want to get immediate access, skip that wait list. All you've got to do is scan the QR code on screen right there, or head to masterworks.art/Rosenfeld to learn more and get started today. And again, skip that waitlist and get immediate access right now. All right, guys, I want to know your thoughts down below to all this stuff, and let me know in a comment down below, what do you want to see Tesla fix? Is it an issue that you see with your car every day? Is it something more with the broader Tesla ecosystem? Is it charging speeds? Is it the price? Is it design? Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you leave a comment down below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, I will pick a couple people to do an Amazon gift card giveaway too. I just did a couple in my last video, so thank you all for those of you who participated. And I'll do another one in this video to say thank you because I really sincerely appreciate your support. You guys are amazing. Your comments make my day. And just want to express that gratitude and say thank you for watching and supporting. You guys are awesome. As always, I appreciate you guys and your support. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.